Imirima, please don't go to the stream. Don't ever enter the rain. Mama, I won't, but you are sick. How will I cope? We don't have anybody. It is only you and I. Imirima, don't worry. The gods of our land will provide someone that will help you.
Her mother's voice was weak and shaking. Her fingers held Imirima's hands tight, like someone afraid of falling inside darkness. Her breathing was slow. Her eyes looked far away, as if she was already seeing another world. Imirima bent close. Mama! Her mother opened her mouth to speak again, but no sound came out. Her hands loosened. Her chest stopped moving. Mama! 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 Nothing. Fear rushed into her body. She jumped up and ran outside. Help! Please help me! My mama! Somebody help! People from nearby compounds came slowly. Some tied their wrappers properly before entering. Some were still chewing kola nut. They followed her inside. One old woman touched the body. Another man checked her nose. They looked at each other. It is finished, the man said quietly. Imirima screamed and fell on the ground. They buried her before evening. No family members came. No crowd. No long cry. Just a few villagers, dry sand and silence. Many years before that day, her mother was known everywhere as the barren woman. Nobody called her by her real name again. She cannot conceive. She is empty. She has no fruit. For more than 10 years, she stayed in her husband's house, waiting and praying. She drank herbs. She visited prayer houses. She fasted. She cried at night when nobody saw her. But nothing changed. Her husband became ashamed. People laughed at him. One morning he told her to pack her things and leave his house, just like that. She carried her wrapper and walked away with tears running down her face. After that, she began going to the stream every morning. She would sit on a stone and cry to the water.
Spirits of this land, remember me, even if it is only one, just one. Make me a mother, please.
One day, while she was crying like that, an old woman suddenly stood beside her. Nobody saw where she came from. Her hair was white like ash. Her eyes were deep and strange. In her hands, she carried a wrapped bundle that was moving gently.
My daughter, I have heard your cry.
Mama, who are you?
My name is Abara Miri. I live where humans cannot live. Take this gift.
She stretched the bundle forward. Inside it was a small human form, alive and warm. The woman's hands began to shake.
Her name shall be called Mirinma. On no account should she enter rain. She must never step her foot inside stream or river. And nobody must use abusive words on her. If that happens...
She stopped talking. She placed the bundle in the woman's arms. Before the woman could speak again, the old woman vanished, just like smoke. The woman stood there shaking with fear and joy mixed together. From that day, she guarded Imirima like someone guarding fire during dry season. When she returned to the village carrying Imirima, people were afraid. There was no pregnancy, no big stomach, no sign of conception. She only disappeared one morning as a barren woman and returned with a grown baby. Questions filled the air. Where did she get this from? How did she conceive? Is this ordinary? People began watching her. They whispered when she passed. They pointed from far. Fear entered her heart. She knew the village would soon turn against her if she stayed. So before trouble could rise, she carried her load, held Imirima close, and left that village forever. She moved to another village where nobody knew her story. There she lived quietly. She spoke to nobody more than necessary. She watched Imirima carefully every day, always remembering the warning. Never rain, Never stream, never insults. Now she was gone, and Imirema was alone. One afternoon, some days after the burial, Imirema sat outside their hut crying softly. "Mama, why did you leave me?" The sky slowly gathered clouds. Wind began to blow. Then, drop. One small raindrop touched her shoulder. She did not notice. Another fell on her head. Suddenly, her body felt strange. Her neck began to stretch slowly like soft rope. Her eyes widened. She touched her throat in fear. "My head, what is happening?" Before she could understand, her head gently separated from her neck and rested inside her palms. She froze. Her breathing became fast. She slowly stood up, holding her own head, her legs shaking like plantain leaf. That was when a voice spoke behind her.